Now you can see this is of course uh, uh, data set given by the leveling instruments. Okay, so what we are going to do today is just to understand how you are going to extract these data into your alignment. Now you know last day we did say if we go to desktop civil 3D class, alignment 2 is the one that we did. Now if you go back to alignment, now you can open alignment. We'll close this. We'll open the alignment that we did, right? Alignment. Now this is the alignment that we did. Okay, now we'll get a copy of this. We'll just put today's date. What is the date today? 30/4 2024. So we'll save this as profile with level instrument data, right? Profile with level instrument data, right? So I'll ask you to do a small change. Now you know if you are going to consider these levels, can you see that even with the chain age 0 there are some levels, 10 also there are some levels, but in our case can you see that we have started 0 from the other side of the bridge. Now there cannot be levels like this. Okay, so that means the 0 should be somewhere here. Understood? 0 should be somewhere here. So after a while if you understood that 0 should be in some different location, you can change it. How? So you have to select this alignment like this, go to alignment properties and go to station control. Okay, now this is the reference point where 0 is. So you can change it, right? You can change by using pick reference point. It says change in the reference point location or the reference station value may be adversely affect objects and data already created from the alignment. Press OK to continue or cancel to abort this operation. So we are going to press OK and we are going to select 0 as here where the bridge is over. Okay. Uh, so, huh? Yeah. How you are going to do that is, now you know the thing is now we have taken 0 as here. Just think that you want to change our 0 somewhere here. Okay, so how we are going to do that? You select this alignment, you go to edit alignment, sorry, alignment properties, and then go to station control. Okay, and now here the reference point is there. You have to select it, pick reference point, and we are going to ignore this error message, and you can select say here. Okay, and then press apply and press OK. Now you can see the 0 has come here. Okay, 0 has come here. No, the exact 0 location you have to know, because we are what you are going to do is earlier we took 0 as here. Now later you understood it's wrong. Okay, so now you know this is the point. You have to know the point beforehand. Okay, not according to the level instrument. Now you see, when you are going to do some alignment or something, first what we do is we do not consider what is the chain age at the side. We just take it as 0, 10, 20, 40 we take. Finally just think that somebody comes and says okay, you can't take it as 0. This is actual chain age here is say 277 kilometer. Then of course what you are going to do is you will select this one. You go to alignment properties and just select that exact point, say here. Okay, and you insert the station here as 277. Okay, then you apply and press OK. Sorry, you have to do it like this. It is say 277,000, that is 277 kilometer. Okay, so now you know, now this is the 277, but this exact point you have to know beforehand. It is nothing to do with civil treaty. Okay, so now what I am now, because now there's no point going it for 277 or something, what I am asking you to do is you take this as 0. Earlier 0 was here, now we are going to put that 0 here. Okay, so you select this one, you go to alignment properties, and this should be 0, and you take this reference point here. Right, but one thing that you have to understand is if you do this something like that, after inserting super elevation, you will have to redo the super elevation. It's not going to change. Right, now based on this data set, we are going to import this data set into this alignment. That you have to understand, otherwise you can't because up to now we have learned only how to import the data given by the total station. Now this is the leveling instrument. So first you take file new, take new template, civil 3D training HTTT 2023, open. Now you save it as file, save as under today's folder, surface using leveling instrument, leveling instrument data. Okay, template HTDT 2023. Okay, or whatever the template that you are using, right? And then save it as surface using leveling instrument data. Now what you are going to do is you will have to copy this alignment, edit, copy, select the alignment, edit, copy, and then you go to your surface using leveling instrument data file and edit, paste to original coordinates, edit, paste to original coordinates. Now once you enter Z, enter E, enter, you will see this is your alignment. Only the alignment is being copied. So but still you don't have the changes. You can take the changes like this. You select this alignment, go to edit alignment labels, and then import label set. You select this alignment station EN 1000. Okay, apply. Okay, shall I do it again? Select the alignment. You go to edit alignment labels, import label set, alignment station EN 1000. Select OK, press apply, and press OK. Now you can see where is your 0. 0 is here, right? Save the drawing. Now before importing these things, you will have to arrange this data set. Okay, now first remember what is this topic: chainage, offset, reduce level, and remarks. Now you will have to ask your surveyor to, once he submits your levels, you have to ask your surveyor to give in this manner: chainage, offset, reduce level, remarks. Okay, now mostly they like to give us the level book. Don't accept the level books because with the level book we can't do anything. He has to give in a digital format chain age, offset, reduce level, remarks. Okay. So once you have taken this one, you have to remove this. Remove what? Remove this row, and you go down and check if there are any other irrelevant text or whatever. It's not there. Okay. So after that, what you are going to do is, you know, this EOP. EOP is the tie. Why the tie is important? Because that is what we are going to use for our recambering. Okay. So uh, you will have to sort it to get this EOP together, right? So you select this column, right click, sorry, sort and filter, sort smallest to largest, expand the selection. Now you can see this EOP or end of payment will be here. These are sorted together. You select everything of EOP and cut them. Select everything EOP and cut them, and you take a new sheet and paste them here, right? Now you can see here in your first sheet these EOP columns are, EOP rows are gone. So you have to delete all these empty rows. Okay, now you come back to sheet 2. Now the problem is, you know, even though we have asked our surveyor to take only EOP of X road, he has given us some other things as well. EOP of drain top, EOP of drain top, like this. Now of course, you can't have different wordings like this to do this thing. You have to have the same EOP of X road. Okay. So what you can do is, you can select this one and drag it here. So everything will be of EOP of X row. Okay. But if you want, if this is lengthy, what you can do is, you can just put TE, tie, and then drag it down. Okay. Then it is only tie. After that, you have to sort these chain edges from 0 to whatever to the end chain edge. So you select this column and sort and filter, sort smallest to largest, expand the selection and sort. So here you can see 0, 20, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50. Now usually there should be two readings for one chain edge. Why? Left and right. So but sometimes he hasn't taken. So this is the problem. Anyway, then whatever you are having at the LHS side, it is minus, RHS side it is plus, as far as your design center line is going at the mid of it. Okay, otherwise you will have to write an equation and get what is left, what is right. Okay, so what we can do is, we will check whether these are left or right. So you can write an equation if if this is lesser than 0, it's L. Once you have L, you can't just write L. You have to have this double apostrophe L double apostrophe. Otherwise, that is if B1 is greater than 0, it should be R double apostrophe R double apostrophe. Okay, now it comes as L. See here the equation. If B1, that is this one, is lesser than 0, okay, lesser than 0, because this is what they are asking is here. Can you see, if this offset is lesser than 0, it should be in the LHS. If it is greater than 0, it should be in the RHS. That is what they are asking. Okay, so if B1, if this one is a minus value, it should be L, otherwise it should be R. So write down this equation properly, otherwise if you are going, just think that you are going to write it like this, L or R, here it's not going to work, right? Because L and R are text, so text you have to have inside double apostrophes. Okay, after that you drag them down. Okay, this one okay. This is a simple Excel thing, huh? After that you have to sort L separately and R separately. How we are going to do that? No, before that we'll add these two together. How? To add these two together, what you can do is you can put equals L, and here on top of 7 you have and this one TE, here LTE, E1 and D1 LTE. And you drag them down. Okay, now after that what you can do is you can copy this column, so why I am doing all these things? Because I want to have L separately and R separately, that's why. Okay, then you copy this and you come here to this D column, and when you are going to paste, just paste the texts or the values. Okay, otherwise if you are going to, okay, right, just think that you are going to copy this and then just think that what you are going to do is you are going to just paste it here. Here you are getting some other values because the equation is being copied, therefore don't do that. Okay, what you are supposed to do is you have to copy this column, and here you have to paste the values. Once you copy the values, you can remove these two columns. Somebody's mic is switched on, please switch off that. Okay, now you have to write and right. Now you have to separate this L and R. That is very easy. How? Using the sort function. So you have to select, select this column and go to sort and filter, sort A to Z, expand the selection, sort. Now L is separated, and after that you can see R is separated. Okay. Okay, after that we have to write a small equation. Okay, to import these things into Civil 3D. So please write with me. You come to this F1 cell and write this with me. This is bit difficult. Okay, press similar. Okay, or equal A1, that is 10, and then and is on top of 7, right? And double apostrophe comma double apostrophe. Okay, so what this results is A1, I mean 10 comma, you can enter and check here, 10 comma, and then you have to again add n, this B1, and double apostrophe comma double apostrophe. Then it results A1, that means 10 comma minus 5, sorry, minus 5.8 comma. That is how we are going to write it. Okay, shall I write it again from the beginning? A1, and I have to add the comma. How you are going to add a comma? Double apostrophe comma double apostrophe, and I have to add B1, and again a comma, and double apostrophe comma double apostrophe, and C1, I have to add a comma for that, and double apostrophe comma double apostrophe, then I have to add D1 and D1, and then press enter. So you will get 10 comma minus 5.8 comma 501.836 comma LTE. Okay, now this is how you are going to write that equation. Please check this and write that equation. Just check how I am going to do it, right? I will do it again. 10, that is A1, and double apostrophe comma double apostrophe, and B1, and double apostrophe comma double apostrophe. Okay, and C1, and double apostrophe comma double apostrophe, and D1 here. Please write down this with me. Okay, right, then drag it down. Drag it down and then copy this column. Copy this column, copy, and then you go to your folder and take a notepad and name it as TE, double enter, and paste. Save the notepad. Okay, and you have saved it, right? After that, close that notepad. Remember to close that notepad, otherwise you can't import it. There will be sharing violation. Okay, right. Now you come back to our surface using leveling instrument data file. Now I am going to import those points. Now I am going to import those points into this file, right? How you are going to do that? You can go to these points, point creation tools. Earlier we used this one, import points. Now here, now today what we are going to use is from left the third toolbar, the tool bit, and there we are having import from file. Okay, this is the tool bit that we are going to use today to import the leveling instrument data. Import from file. Okay, So you have to browse into the today's text file, te, open. Now enter these things with me. Enter for file format 5. Why? It is station, offset, elevation, description. That is the format we are having. Station, offset, elevation, description. Okay, so this should be 5. And enter a delimiter 1 or 2. We are having comma, right? So it is 2. Enter an invalid indicator for elevation. Usually we give 1000. For this invalid indicator for station offset, we give 100. Okay, select alignment. So you can select this alignment. Now you can see here the data have been imported. Thank you. Data have been imported, right? And then I'll show you another very important thing. What is the point number here? 2709, then 2710, 11, 12, 13. That way all are very much sorted. Okay, all are very much sorted. LHS is coming uh, in a sequence, and then RHS is coming in a sequence. Here 2959, 296. This is a problem, right? This is a wrong point. 62, 63. So these are some wrong points. But anyway, mostly this is okay, right? So with that, I think we shall stop for the tea, and after that we will start within another 15 minutes, right? Right. Now we are having two data sets. So that is one for LHS and one for RHS, right? So now please pay attention. What we are going to do is we are going to draw the existing tire lines for LHS and RHS. Now, if you really want to do that, what you have to do is you have to select a polyline and start from where is this one? Yeah, then what you have to do is you have to start a polyline, and then you can draw from point to point like this. But this is bit tricky and laborious. So what we are going to do is we can automatically draw this. How? Now to draw this line automatically, you have to know the first point number and the end point number. 2709. So I'll just put in a notepad. Okay, 2709 up to 2941, right? So we can draw it like this. How? Line, then you go to create line by point range, create line by point number range. So what's the point number range? 2009 to 2941. Okay, now once I enter, you can see this is being automatically drawn. Now just have a look in the screen. Can you see that it has been drawn automatically? Here it's been drawn. Then for the RHS, what is the starting point? 2942. 2942 to 3164. 3164. Right. Then again what we can do is you can start here, create line by point number range. Then you have to give the point numbers. Ouch. Create line by point number range. And then once I press enter, it will be automatically drawn. Can you see that it is being automatically drawn? Then our two edge lines are automatically drawn. Now these are some of the wrong points, so you will have to correct them. Okay, you have to check at the side what is the wrong that the survey has done and correct them like this. Now here, of course, what I understand is the error that he has done is he has taken this one, the plus one, he has taken as minus one or whatever. I don't know, but anyway you have to correct it. Now I am not going to correct it because I am not going to do anything with this. Just for your information I am telling, okay, how to do this. Right, then what you are supposed to do is you have to select one line and select similar, and you can isolate everything, isolate selected objects, so you can make them polyline. How? Using first flatten command, press enter, remove hidden lines, no, and then PE, enter, multiple M, enter, select objects, enter, polylines, yes, Y, enter, J, join, enter, 0. So you will have two brand new polylines like this. Then how you are going, then you can isolate objects and an object isolation. Then how we are going to insert the other points? For that, that's very easy. You have to copy this F1 from the one that you took the LHS and RHS tires, and then you go to sheet 1 and then go to the top, and in the F1 you press that again here. So you need not to write the equation again, it has already come here. 0 minus 7 is the offset, 502.099 is the level, and 0 is the description. So you drag it down to the end, right? Then copy everything, and again you have another notepad, say points, and paste and save. Right, after that so you come back to our surface using leveling instrument, and then again you have to import all the data. How? Points, point, here you have to check that this is closed, points, point creation tools, import from file, and select points, open, and then you have to give the enter file format. It is 5 because station, offset, elevation, description. 5, enter delimiter, that is comma. 2, enter an invalid indicator for elevation, usually 1000. Enter an invalid indicator for station offset, that is 100, and then select alignment. So you can select the alignment. So it will take some little time based on the your computer and its performance. Now can you see all the levels are being imported? All the levels are being imported. So this is how you are going to import leveling instrument data. Okay, earlier we imported total station data. Now we know how to import total station data. After that, what you're supposed to do, you can create the surface. General tool space, here surfaces, create surface, say eg, I will put eg level because it is level instrument data, eg level, and then you expand it, you expand eg level as well, you expand definition as well, and then point groups, right click, add, select all points. Earlier we selected topo, but here it's all points because we did not create any uh, data group. Apply, okay. Now can you see that the surface is created? Now again the same thing. What? You have to draw a boundary. You have to draw a boundary like this. Right, so you can add the boundary as usual. Add BD outer, so we untick non-destructive break lines, give mid-ordinate systems distance as 0.001. Okay, and then you have to add these two lines as break lines. Add edges, proximity. Okay, right, now if you want you can check using surface properties. You can go to contour points and triangles and borders, apply, okay. Now this is your surface based on the leveling instrument data. So whatever you did with the data uh, ta- taken with the total station, you can do with this surface as well. Now as an example, if you want to create a, say you want to create a profile view, you can create, save this drawing, right? Now if you want, say profiles, create profile from surface, DCL EG level, draw in profile view, say EG PV style 1000, next. I'm just rushing because we have done all these things, right? Create profile view. Now this is the profile view we are having, right? This is the profile view we are having. Now what you can do is, if you want to do the recambering, or if you don't want to do the surface, so I mean the profile, whatever you can do after inserting the super elevation. Okay, so this is the method that you can use to take leveling instrument data to your file. So that is the end of that lesson.